always told me, before you get married, you should take the person camping. After all, he'd say, if they can handle camping, they can handle being married to you. So 2 years ago, I took my French Parisian boyfriend on his first ever camping trip. It was on my family's annual camping trip to Catalina Island, and I really sold it. I explained how cool my family was, of course, how we drive our boat from the coast to the island and pull right up to camp on a beautiful beach. It'll be a breeze, I told him. The day of departure, we're running late. Normally, we're at the island by noon. It's 2 p.m. and the boat isn't even in the water. Finally, after my dad's 10th double check of the boat, we're ready to go. I stand on the dock. I push us off. My brother and boyfriend in the boat shout, "Hooray!" My dad goes to engage the gears and the boat's not working. He can't move us forward. He can't move us backward. 10 double checks. We're drifting in the middle of the marina in a boat that isn't working. I can hardly look at my boyfriend. My family's not looking cool. We're looking incompetent. Boats start passing us as we're drifting in the marina. Are you guys okay? One asks. Beyond embarrassed, I manage to mumble back, well, our gears won't engage. Wow, you are so lucky that happened just as you got back in. No, my dad shouts back, we're just on our way out. Eventually, we get the boat out of the water. My dad, my brother, and even my boyfriend who volunteers, they drive the boat to get it repaired. I stay at the marina with the gear and some booze. I check my watch. 3 p.m. There is no way we are leaving today. Under the warm California sun, I decide to relax and start generously sipping some rum. But before I know it, they're back. The boat's working. They all want to go. Even my boyfriend, smile on his face, eager and ready. I really don't want to let him down. 3 against 1, and I'm tipsy. We are going. We all pile into the boat. My dad's driving. My boyfriend's actually smiling. And I start thinking, okay, so far so good. Maybe we can even make it there before dinner. But then, we hit waves. Big waves. They're splashing us from both sides. I stand on the back of the boat so I can see the worst of the waves and tell my dad how to avoid them. My brother and boyfriend are seated below me, towels wrapped around them. They get wetter by the minute. And then, as I'm standing there, surveying the endless waves between us and the island, it hits me. The boat is going to sink and my boyfriend is going to drown. How am I ever going to explain this to his French family? I don't know how to say. I killed your son on his very first camping trip in French. But then, hypothermia hits me. I collapse in the seat next to my boyfriend, beyond shivering. And amazingly, he is still totally cool. He takes the now totally drenched towel and wraps it around me and starts whispering, it's okay, I'm sure we'll be there soon. But I've lost it. We're not at the island yet, and the sun is starting to set. Through chattering teeth, I managed to ask my dad if we can have a Coast Guard come and rescue us. Why? He asks. We're not sinking yet.
Yet.
And check it out, there's dolphins! To this, my boyfriend, with his arms still wrapped tenderly around me, shouts back, "Screw the dolphins! Just drive to shore!" Well, after 6.5 hours, we did finally make it to the island. And as we all sat around the campfire, trying to get warm, I looked at my boyfriend and knew, if he could make it through that trip with style and aplomb, he could make it through our marriage. Still, I didn't tell him just then about the rattlesnake sitting behind him.
Oh.
How he reacted to that is another story.
Thank you, Ash. We get 1 minute of silence, please, for the judges. And the timers, please keep track of that minute.